Hey all, my name is Paul Borosky and I am the owner of Quality Business Plan. And what I'd like to do today is share with y'all my basic financial projections only section for a business plan. All too often, clients call me up, they've already written their business plan, and all they need is just some real basic financial projections. And so, what I often recommend is this particular section of the business plan. So, let me go ahead and explain the different components in it. First and foremost, when you get a document from me for the basic financial projections only section of the plan, it'll start off with a title page. Send me over your logo, excuse me, and I can put it on the title page. If not, I can put a placeholder in there for you. The next section is going to be the title, the table of contents, which is going to show the reader what's included in the financial projections section and where to find that information. And then once that's complete, we dive into the financial projections. And what I'll do is I'll put a little summary right here of what we expect the revenues to be for the next few years, some of the net profits, and also the net profits for the next 5 years. So I just sum it up real briefly, and I just give them a perspective of what to expect in the financials. The next aspect is going to be the assumptions section of the business plan. This shows the reader that you didn't just make up your numbers. We worked off some expectations. For example, in the assumptions section, we're going to state, what we think the cost of goods are going to be as compared to revenues. We're also going to touch on what the initial advertising budget is going to be, the expected tax rate, and how much money is needed in order to start or expand the operations. Once the assumptions section is done, we'll then go ahead and start building into the profit and loss section for the business plan. In doing that, we're going to go ahead and estimate what the initial daily sales are going to be, and then we're going to estimate what the initial monthly labor costs are going to be. For this example right here, we've got an estimated daily sales of $3,200 and then an estimated monthly labor of $36,000. So it kind of shows the reader where we're getting our numbers for the projections. Once we line up our labor and we line up our daily sales, I then dive into what the monthly fixed costs are going to be, whether it's the rent, utilities, insurance, etc. We'll go ahead and break those down. We'll total them up right here. Once that foundation is set, we then dive into the profit and loss for the first year. The way that I do this is I break it into quarters. So for quarter one, we're going to show the profit and loss for month 1, month 2, and month 3. Start with the revenues and with the net income, and then I total it up in the quarter 1 section. I do the same thing for quarter 2, month 4, 5, and 6. Total up in quarter 2. As 7, 8, and 9, do the same game. And then for quarter 4, month 10, 11, 12, sum it up right here. And when that's done, I go ahead and sum up all the quarterly profit and losses, and I go ahead and use that for year 1. And then from this right here, from year 1, I then go ahead and use growth estimates to show what your net income is going to be expected to be for the next 5 years. And then we do the same thing with the balance sheet, where we'll outline where your asset position is going to be expected to be, and then break down what your liabilities and equity sections are going to be as well. So total page count for this basic financial projection section is 10 pages. And as always, if y'all would love my assistance, I'd be delighted to offer it. Just pick up the phone, give me a call, send me a text. The number is on my website and also in the discussion section of YouTube. Thank you very much.